We are still in the Allentown area today, and we are right outside the Goodwill. There is a Goodwill, and then beside it is an antique mall. Let's see what we can find and flip for a profit. Alright, so we are going to start here in what appears to be the Christmas aisle. And just scanning over the shelves now. I'm not really seeing much. That looks tasty. We have some Franciscan teacups. They're missing their saucers though. Those look like nice little pieces. They've got I don't even know there's a scene on those. They've got silver overlay. I'm not sure about those. They've got $1.99 a piece on them. I'm not exactly trying to figure out what are they. I don't know. They sure are nice though. What scene is that? Oh, is that Italy? I think it is. So they're Italian. I like Italian glass. Let's grab them. I like the glaze on that. I'm not sure who makes it. It's kind of an interesting glaze. I'm not sure if that's a wall pocket. That's probably what that is. Alright, well, it looks like that's all we're going to grab from the Goodwill. It's extremely crowded here. I can't handle it, so I'm going to check here and see if they have any of the ketchup chips for Ashton. It does not look like it. Alright, and then we're going to check out and go next door. Now we are going next door to the Cottage Crafters, which is also an antique mall. I noticed this Czechoslovakian picture back here, and I wanted to check that out. $25 on that. I think that's Dietmar Erbach. In Czechoslovakia. We recently sold a console set that matched that. 25. Is there a discount? I don't see any discounts. Our console set did really, really well. And since it's matchy-matchy, I think for $25 I'll give it a shot. Rather than follow the same path I did the last time I was here, I decided to go in the opposite direction and check out the booths that I did not get to see the last time. Like this little guy, $10 as is. I wonder if his little wind-up doesn't work anymore. He's a sweet little Santa. I think this is actually the last booth I may have come to because I got those little blue and white Russian cats off of this shelf right here. So I think this was actually my last stop when we were here the last time, which was a few months ago. It's been a few months, and now it's all ready for Christmas. They've got Christmas music playing. It's really nice. Soaps smell absolutely delicious as I'm walking by. I'm wondering if I should buy a few for stocking stuffers. Vintage lavender. Support a small business, buy some soap. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Himalayan salt and mud spa bar. That sounds really fancy. I think I'm gonna grab that. And then maybe a little Candyland soap for Juliet, shall we? Alright, we'll buy 3 different soaps. This is a nice Polish pottery candle light. I'm trying to see if there's a price on here. It is $21.95 Polish Pottery Church. What I like about this is that it has the reindeer on it, so it's kind of a Christmassy theme to it. And I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of a fairy light.
Juanita, can you meet another vendor at the vendor door, please? Juanita, to the vendor door, please.
All right, Juanita, you better get on that. So I think I'm gonna buy this. We've done well with Polish pottery, especially when we find it at the Goodwill, but occasionally when we find it at the antique malls. So I don't know if I'm supposed to take this little guy with me, but we will stick him in there too and ask at the checkout. This is a great coin bank. Is it modern? I can't really tell. It's $11.95. It has a sticker there on the back, it appears. It kind of reminds me of some of the Italian coin banks we've been picking up recently. He's not marked on the bottom though. He's very sweet. He's only $11.95. I feel like I can make money on that. Oh look, our little basket's getting dangerous again. Gotta be careful here. I really enjoyed this booth the last time we were here. One of the pieces I kind of regretted not picking up was this guy right here. He's still amazing. I still love it. Unfortunately, I think one of the feet is damaged, and I just couldn't justify it, and I still can't. But I love this piece, and I'm going to admire it until it's no longer here. Over here, what do those look like? Those are $12.95. Handmade in Uruguay. And there's the Artesania Rinconada marking right there. Those are nice. And there's two of them for $12.25. That's a great price, especially since those are a little bit bigger than a lot of the other ones we find. All right, let's load them up. I've found this little snail that looks like he's wandered all the way from South Africa. Maybe. Kind of reminds me of the South African pieces that kind of have block colors that we've been picking up recently. This one is marked GE, and I'm not sure about that second. This is only $6, so I'll take that for $6. The last time I was here, I found some really neat Anderson pottery. Wow, that's incredibly thin. $21.50. Yikes, I really wasn't expecting it to be that lightweight. Not sure at $21.50 on that with no markings. We've got a little green bird, or a yellow bird. It's kind of a greenish yellow. A little blue bird of happiness. This bird down here looks interesting. What is this? This is a hummingbird, $15. I know, I like the looks of the base on that. I'm not really sure about this guy, except that I think I need him for $15. That is one thing I am sure of. Of all of the fish and dolphin, this one really stands out to me. It is a goldfish. It's art glass. They've got $10.50 on him. He would look really cool in a fish tank with a fish. I'm not feeling any damage. There's a little rough spot there, but it's not too bad. I think I need this, but I think I'm not going to put it in there with all those guys, because that would be a bad idea. These two are giving me cave finch vibes, but I don't believe that they are. I think somebody just painted them to look kind of like cave finch. The pastels. Lily pads are fun. Betty Link something. 1981. Those are hobbyist pieces. Alright, well, I think I'm going to take my little basket up to the front. I'm not done yet, but I don't think I could stick much more in there. Well, I ended up back at the soaps. I mean, the smell just really draws you in. And I had one of these, and I have no idea where it went. And then I think Juliet took it. And so, since Juliet took mine and lost it, I'm going to get her one that she can lose on her own. Look, I'm getting my Christmas shopping done. I'm pretty much getting everything done. Okay, well, that was our trip to Cottage Crafters and Antiques. The first time we were here, I did not realize that it was an antique shop until I saw antiques in the window, because it's not actually on the sign, but they do have antiques here. And they have crafts and other goodies. So I got a little bit of my Christmas shopping done, and I also bought some stuff for resale. So our total spend was $207 there. About 75 of that was the candle, the soaps, the wrap, and that stuff. So other than that, we bought stuff for resale. So I'm interested to see how it does. I'm not really quite sure about the picture, but I know how well our console set did, and it's a really fun and colorful pattern. So we will see how it goes. The Artesania Rinconada was a pleasant surprise. Those will sell well as well. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. I have about an hour and 45-minute drive home, and as you can see, it is dark, and I have to pick up the kids from my parents tonight at 6. So I will end the video here, and I will see all of you tomorrow. So long. Alright, well that was kind of a short video. So I decided to bring you guys back to the shop before we end the video because I have a few boxes here from an auction about a month ago that I uncovered, and I'm like, wait a second, I really need to go through these boxes. So we have new stuff coming in this week from auction, and I just want to get through these boxes. But there's some really great stuff in here. There's a really awesome TV lamp and this really unique plate that I wanted to share with all of you. So we're going to go through this stuff. I think it's just like 2 boxes, and hang out here at the shop for a little bit, and that's the plan. So let's head inside. Here we go. Alright, so I went ahead and unpacked everything out here on the table, and I was amazed by the stuff that I bought. I'm like, wow, you know what? I've got good taste. I completely forgot that I had bought this stuff. I knew I had it. I remembered this plate specifically, and I'm like, where is that? So this was 2 boxes from about a month or 2 ago, and we were really busy during that time, and I forgot about the boxes. So we're going to go through this stuff together right after these sirens pass. Alright, here we go. We've got a lot of paperweights here. Some of them are Glass Eye Studio. I believe this one is marked on the bottom GES. Eek, that fell over. Was that one also? Yes, that one is also Glass Eye Studio. And then there's some other odds and ends. That one is not marked on the bottom. This one was really cute. It has a little frog in there. I didn't see a marking on the bottom of that one, so I'm not sure about that. We've also got this guy. This was one I'd never seen before. It was Welch. HWPNR. Welch. So I liked the iridescence on that piece. And let's see if this one has a mark. Nope. So that was really it for the paperweights, but you can see we got quite a few of those. I had actually purchased these with the last paperweights that I hauled. That's how long ago this was. So these were part of that. And they've been sitting for that long. Oh, this one's marked MP. It's a real pretty one as well. This right here is Van Briggle. You can see on the bottom there. Usually when I find Van Briggle, it's either blue or like a pink color. So this was interesting to find it in brown. I like that. We've got this piece. It's not marked on the bottom. It's got iridescence to it. I don't know what its purpose was. If maybe it was an oil lamp or something. Got a turned wooden box. It's got a price of $4.99 on it. Oh, you know what? This was not part of this. This got stuck in here. We got this when we were in Ohio. And we stopped in at a Goodwill. That's what that's from. We got that then. Here we have a Gozo. G-O-Z-O glass, but I love the black and white on that vase. I think it's just stunning. You can see the clear there in the bottom. That is a beautiful piece. Got a perfume bottle here that is missing the atomizer, unfortunately. Cobalt blue glass. This one was beautiful. It's kind of a satiny sheen up here, and then on the bottom it's iridescent. The bottom is completely polished clear. Look how clear that is. It almost looks like there's no glass at all. Now, it would have had a stopper, and I can tell because the inside is ground on it. So unfortunately, the stopper is gone. And actually, when I look inside, I see that it only goes to about here. So it's potentially a perfume bottle. Maybe you could find a stopper to fill that, you know, I don't know. This TV light is Cron. And this got me thinking because someone recently posted one in our Facebook group. And I saw it and I thought, oh my gosh, I have one of those. It's in a box. I have to find the box. So this sells, I think I saw one sell between $150 and $200. So if I recall, I paid about $70 for that. And that'll do pretty well. We also have this, everyone says I always pronounce it wrong, Arabia. I know that's wrong. Made in Finland. It's a teapot. This vase is also beautiful. It looks almost gold, and it is marked on the bottom Maslock. possibly 1983. But it's like a gold iridescence, and surprisingly there were no chips or cracks on it. These tiles, kind of just mid-century looking tiles, they are marked on the back. It's not something I'm familiar with, but they are all marked by the same artist. Unfortunately, this one's got a little boo-boo there in the corner. This is a souvenir fan. I don't even know how we ended up with this, except that it was an extra. Souvenir Hawaii fan. It's actually pretty neat. I like it. We've got 2 Fenton Vases here. I can't remember. Oh, it's on the bottom. Charlatan. That's what I thought it was, and I was like, I don't want to say that and be wrong. They are Charlatan style Fenton Vases. We have a pair of those. This is also a perfume bottle. This was with that one, and this is the one that I was the most interested in, obviously. It's got this really gold Bollicante, and it has this atomizer on it. So I would assume that this one is likely Murano. Just a beautiful piece. Oh, it's even got a sticker. What does it say? Murano glass. There you go. It says handmade with Murano glass. There you go. I know we're going to have to get a closer look at that sticker. It's pretty worn. We've got this here, and this one is marked on the bottom, Czech Republic. I cannot remember who makes this. But it has the little pink triangle. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on this. But we've got this dog here. I'll probably put it down below. And then we've got the dolphin. I don't know if the elephant as well. And a seal. Those are all by the same maker. This beautiful vase here. This is Jonathan Winfiske. I'd never heard of that before. But I think it's a beautiful piece. I love the lines of it. We got this little dresser box here. This is Bavaria. It does appear to have a crack in the lid, which is kind of disappointing, but it's a really neat piece. It's deco looking, and I like that vanity piece. Now, let's see if we can slide this, because this is extremely fragile. We'll save that. I bought this without realizing that she was having a wardrobe malfunction, if I'm being completely honest. But I love the colors. I thought it was really cool. So this is Lainey Oxman, and I did look it up before bidding on this piece, and I actually thought it was much smaller, but her work sells really well, and so you can see it signed there as well. So that was really exciting that I had won that. She looks like a free spirit. And then we have this here. This is as thin as paper. It is so thin, it's terrifying. But you can see it's got a little droplet that's made to emulate water on it. And it is Fisher glass. There on the sticker. That piece is just absolutely stunning. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that with a droplet of water. Here we have a vase. This one is also signed. It looks like Schwab on the bottom. So I thought that was a neat piece. I love those colors. Here we have a creamer and sugar. They are, I believe, from Denmark. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like Denmark. I just think they're very mid-century modern in style. I love the open sugar and the creamer there. I got this lady. She appears to be depression glass, but she could also be a reproduction. She's got a little bit of a mold issue there on her mold, like manufacturer mold issue there on her foot, or maybe the glass didn't fully fill the mold. So I thought at first it was a chip, but it was not. So that was reassuring. And then we've got another paperweight here. That one is also signed. I can't really make that one out though. And then we have 2 candlesticks that are both signed Sweden. And they have a marking in there, and I haven't had the time yet to research it and figure out what it is. But they are both Sweden. One's pink and one's blue. And then we have this, and this is glass. It says Peking glass. Well, that's what the tag says on the bottom. It's a beautiful green color. Now, there appears to be something going on here at the lip. I don't know if that was a repair or if it was just a difference in the glass, inconsistency in the glass maybe. This could be a little egg cup. It says Italy on the bottom. It could also be a salt. So, that is everything that I had stashed away in those 2 boxes. I'm really glad we finally got to go through it. I was excited when I started pulling the stuff out. Like, oh my gosh, I remember buying that. And there's some really, really, really fantastic pieces here. So, we're going to get those loaded over onto the to-be-listed shelf. And they should be going up soon. A few of the pieces, we have been experimenting with buy it nows. So they may go up as buy it nows. But we usually make that determination later on down the pipeline. So here is everything that we got in those 2 boxes. And all right, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.